Hi everyone. I'm Dan McKernan, and I started Barn Sanctuary about a little over a year ago. We've had a family farm in our family for about 140 years, and for the last 20 years it's kind of just been sitting and deteriorating. Something you see that's very common right now in the United States is you see all these farms just dwindling and tearing apart. So it's very exciting to be able to rejuvenate the land and the buildings again. I decided to start a farm animal sanctuary or refuge here on the property so that we can give farm animals a second chance at life. I grew up in the city. I grew up in California, but I always thought whenever I went back home for summer vacation, winter vacation, I always had this weird, genuine smile on my face. And after moving back, I realized I still have that genuine smile on my face every single day. You can kind of see it with some of the videos I upload with these amazing animals. All right, I'll go with the pigs first. We got Penny, Adam, Little Dude, Jasper, June. With the cows, we got Cora, Henry, Charles, and Mike, who we just rescued. Then we have Tracy, our chicken. And the three goats are Martin, Steve, and Chevy from the Three Amigos. And we got Ruth and Rose, our sheep. And then the donkeys, we got Blossom and Beulah, our mini donkeys. We got Sigwalda, Virginia, Mary Pete, Axel, and crap. We have, I'm missing one. I said Siggy, did I say Virginia? I said Virginia. No one's ever asked me that, actually. We had a local farmer call me and ask if we were willing to take in a calf that had a joint disorder and also cataracts in both eyes. So I went to go pick up Mike, and I took him to Michigan State University, and we learned that he was actually blind in one eye and the other eye has limited function. So in order to try to get him to see again, he's gonna have cataract removal surgery, which is pretty rare. He had trouble walking too. He has an angular limb disformity. So we actually had him in splints for probably the first week we had him. It looked like he had little chopsticks on his feet. It was pretty funny. But he's high in spirits. The whole staff at Michigan State love him. And so he's currently having surgery right now at MSU. And I cannot wait for him to come back home.
Yeah. Can't have that. For the goats and sheep, not you, buddy.
Little Dude actually was a surrender too from a local farmer. Little Dude was not nursing from his mother at the first day he was born. And so his siblings actually decided to start chewing on his foot and chomped up a chunk of his bone out of his foot. So a local rescuer heard about that and called me, and I pretty much drove straight to pick up Little Dude and drove him all the way to Cornell University, and there they removed actually the bone from his hoof where it was highly infected.
How you doing?
He's currently living with all the goats and sheep in our, I call it the interspecies barn right now. That's where all our young animals are. he's just a funky little dude. He's got a crooked snout, he's super cute, and he's got a huge online fan base.
The Pennsylvania SPCA spent most of the day unloading these goats and sheep from this truck onto these
I was
vehicles.
actually contacted from the Pennsylvania SPCA about a case of a livestock trailer being involved in a high-speed police chase. The livestock trailer actually drove into a tree, and a lot of the animals did pass away, but the SPCA were able to seize the animals and win a court battle because that is animal cruelty. So after they won that battle, we were able to take in the goats and sheep. They were on their way to a live market to be sold and slaughtered. So they got an amazing second chance to come here at Barn Sanctuary. It's always a defining moment and very happy and moving when you open up that trailer for the first time and these animals are able to see green pasture or a clean barn with food. They were super happy to be in the barn. And you know, it's a warm home, fresh straw, so. Sometimes I get emotional, I get teary-eyed, but it really proves that and gives me a great feeling inside that we're doing something super important for these animals.
Trust takes a while. They tend to be a little shy, sometimes a little skittish, standoffish. But the longer that they're here, they start to relax. They get into the routine of when they get their breakfast and their dinner, where they can go out and get exercise, lay down. They start to trust you more, and you watch them sleep and you realize that they are truly relaxed and that they know that they're safe, and that's probably something that they haven't felt before, especially some of the animals that come from a slaughterhouse situation.
We were recently just doing a fundraiser to get hay and straw for this winter, and we were trying to raise $15,000. When I walked in the door today, we had $14,000, and everyone that purchased tickets, that put us over the threshold so that we can, have enough hay for the winter and straw for all the animals. And so thank you. Yeah. A vegan sanctuary. We don't use any of the animal products for anything, even the eggs. We allow these animals to live out their full entire lives on our property. It's pretty much their property. Whatever they want goes. If they're not getting along, we'll separate people. We're their caregivers, and we want to make sure that they live long, healthy lives. Currently, we're only using about 7 acres of our 70 acres. We plan on developing the rest of the property. I hired an architecture company to help us with a site plan so that people can have a comfortable visitor flow. We're gonna have a cow barn, a pig barn, sheep and goat, duck and geese. And we're also gonna build an education center as well, so we can have cooking classes. We wanna educate people on how to cook, some good plant-based foods, so. That's where I see it in the near future, and hopefully someday I'd love to open up another barn sanctuary in another state or even country. I'd love to see this movement grow.